Good morning, everybody. It's my pleasure to host you today at Denver Union Station. I'm RTD board member Angie Rivera Malpiedi, and I serve as the chair of the Civil Rights Committee. One of the components of RTD's Civil Rights Division is the Workforce Initiative Now, called WIN. WIN is a workforce development program that creates career pathways for people to be assessed, trained, and placed in jobs on regional construction and transit infrastructure projects. The project, which has been recognized around the nation, including by the White House officials, provides ladders of opportunity to break into transit industry. Since its start in 2011, some 350 people have enrolled in the WIN program, with 52 new participants enrolled in the first quarter this year. There's a 93% retention rate among WIN participants 6 months after being placed into jobs. WIN participants help build Union Station and are currently working on the Eagle P3 project, the I-225 rail line, the US 36 Express Lanes project, and the North Metro line. The program has served close to 700 individuals with general career outreach, position referrals, and pre-screenings, enrollment, and or placement career planning. Okay, so today we have some of those folks with us to talk about the WIN project and how it has changed their lives. I'd like to introduce the moderator, Katrina Wirt. Katrina is the Director of Workforce Initiatives for Community College of Denver and serves on the Planning and WIN project and has been involved since its inception and development. So let's please give our attention to our new panel.
So good morning, good morning. Community College of Denver is so pleased to be a partner of this innovative workforce program along with the Urban League and Denver Transit Partners. We're pleased to be partnering with RTD on this project, and we think it's innovative precisely because of the way that it leverages public economic development like the Fast Tracks expansion with education and training opportunities that benefit local residents and also employers. Now, the individuals that you're going to meet today are 4 of the 350 participants that have enrolled in WIN since we started about 2.5 years ago. Right now, this morning, there are over 200 WIN participants working on those 5 infrastructure projects that Director Malpiedi mentioned, building a better community. And the 4 that we have with us today are representing the Eagle P3 project and also RTD itself. And so let's kick things off by introducing yourself, the project that you're working on or the position you're working in, and also how long you've been a member of WIN. David, let's start with you.
How you doing? My name is David Ali. I'm a light rail operator here at RTD, and I've been in the WIN program since November of 2011.
My name is Sheila Mungai. I work with the Denver Transit Partners as their Quality Control Administrative Coordinator. I have been with the WIN program for 2.5 years, since December 2011.
My name is Esteban Rosa, and I've been with this project for about 1.5 years, and I do most of the construction for the Eagle P3 project.
Hi, my name is Dixie Brienza. I'm the Business Services Administrator for DTP for the Eagle P3 project. I've been in the WIN program for a little bit over 2 years.
So let's talk a little bit about the kinds of positions you had before you were with WIN. David, let's start with you.
I had what most people consider dead-end jobs. You know, I was truck driver, warehouse worker. Then I was unemployed for a while too. So.
Steven, how about you?
I necessarily really didn't have a career. I was just kind of just going on and off jobs just to support my child. And this opportunity with WIN has given me, an opportunity to further my career. And I'm excited to be here, and it's been great. Great experience.
Okay. You know that individuals can come through WIN 2 different ways, through the general community and also through one of our WIN network partner organizations. So how did you personally get engaged with WIN? Dixie?
Basically, I was a casualty of the housing market crisis. I was a realtor in Atlanta. My mother passed away, my only child went off to college, I lost everything, and I always wanted to go west. So I eventually wound up here in Denver. I wound up in the homeless female veterans program, and I could not find a job. I looked for about 3 straight months, went through my savings, and I started working with a gentleman who was working with veterans in a workforce opportunity program for veterans. And he kept telling me, Dixie, hang in there, in the spring the train's coming. I'm like, okay, Ed. So for about 6 months, he kept telling me that, and then one day I got an email and he goes, here you go. And I applied, and it was for the WIN program, and I was working on the Eagle P3 project. And I interviewed and I was hired.
Great. How about you, Sheila?
I was also a casualty of the economic crisis down in Georgia, and a family emergency had me move here to Colorado. While I was here for about a year, I was working a lot of temporary jobs but not going anywhere, and I happened to come across one of your partners that introduced me to the WIN program, and went from there, got this position.
Great. So you've heard us talk quite a bit about how WIN is not just a job, it's about career pathways. So can you tell us a little bit about the training or growth opportunities that you've been able to achieve in the jobs that you have currently? Dixie?
Basically, I started out as a receptionist, and then I graduated to the business services department as the administrative assistant, and then I became the business services administrator. And like I said, I've been there a little bit over 2 years. My job is to support procurement, contracts, the public information team, the IT team, and my biggest job is the office manager, and I am very honored to be the office manager for the largest P3 transit project in the United States. So,
Nice. Sheila?
Well, this position has opened me up to opportunities linked with auditing. Working in the quality control and quality assurance departments made me realize that I had an interest in this field. And seeing as I've been in the position for already 2 years, I'm working with the WIN program to provide training and certification for efforts towards me becoming an auditor within the next 5 years.
Great. So you know that this is an industry-focused program, and we're talking about 2 industries, transportation and construction, that are facing critical workforce shortages in the future. So as you came into these industries, what did you learn that was surprising or interesting to you about them? David?
Well, when I started here at RTD, safety, the safety thing, you know, how big it is, and to keep all this, you know, running, you know, from signal, power, MOW, to operators to mechanics. It's a lot of work to keep this transit department, you know, fully running on a daily basis. I mean, and, you know, putting safety first, you know, passengers and safety first.
Great. Stefan?
Well, in construction, I mean, just like David said, there's a lot of safety involved. You know, there's a lot of teamwork, communication, and you have to you know, communicate with others because there's hazards everywhere. And surprisingly, it's really how precise how the rails have to be aligned, and you know how the trains are going to move forward. And it's a lot of mathematics, and it's really awesome to learn. So it's been great.
Great. So one final question for you. What would you like the audience to know about why programs like WIN are important? Anyone?
Yes. I think when this program first started, the whole concept Mr. Washington had was to make sure people who had jobs that worked in this community that the Eagle P3 program was going through. And that's what it has achieved, you know. Me personally, you know, when I came to RTD, I started out as an intern, you know, became a service worker, then I became a light rail operator. And the opportunities that still exist here at RTD for me, you know, great chance to advance, you know, and have a good career, not just a job. So I think that's the best thing about this program. It provided jobs for people that probably wouldn't have a chance to get these opportunities, you know.
Great.
And just to piggyback on that, it allows the local community to become a part of the local economic development.
Excellent. Well, again, I want to personally thank each of you, and I hope you will join me in thanking the panelists this morning. Thanks for your time.